All right, guys, Counterpunch Boxing. We're back with another one. How you doing out there, YouTube land, wherever you may be? All right, look, we give you the truth. We give you the non-biased breakdown. Look, every time you come here, you're going to get the truth. There's no hidden agenda. Um, I call it like I see it. I'm very factual. I stick to the facts. I don't really involve a lot of emotion into my videos. I mean, I get excited and passionate about what I do, but I mean, I'm not going to pick, a certain fighter to win over, any kind of like emotional type thing. So really, I'm glad you guys are here. I think we have a good thing going, and we're only getting better. Every video I do, we're getting better and better, and I'm proud of what we're doing. And I can't thank you guys enough for watching. Hang on, let me adjust my microphone. Okay, all right. So look, today I'm going to give you a real quick rundown of my top 5 welterweights. Now, when I'm making any kind of a pound for pound list or top 10 or anything like that, I base it on 3 things, and that's their resume, the belts that they hold, and their ability, potential, however you might want to word it. What are they capable of, and what do I think they can achieve? Okay, and what have they already done? It's not, like I would never have anyone like Spence on there or any of these young upcomers. I mean, it's like I don't understand. A lot of these guys up there, they come up with a list and they've got guys on it. It doesn't make any sense. They have like 1 or 2 notable wins and they're like number 3, number 4 on a top 5 list. So anyway, let's get right into it. I had to take a few notes today. I have it all memorized, but I want to be able to run through it real quick. All right, so and it, and I can explain a little better down in the comment section. Why I picked things the way I did. All right, but enough of that. Number 5, I've got Kell Brook. All right, now Brook, I like Brook. I give him a ton of credit. For taking that Golovkin fight, I really do. But when you look at his resume, he is the IBF belt holder. Kevin Bizer, Frankie Gavin, Sean Porter, maybe 1 or 2 other notable mentions, but really those are probably the only guys that most people are going to know, other than Golovkin. I think he has yet to prove himself. I mean, and I don't mean his courage or we know he's brave. I mean, the dude got in the ring with a killer at middleweight, a beast at middleweight. So we know he's got balls, but I feel like he just has more to prove, and I'm a little bit worried about that eye injury too. I think that a good friend of mine had the exact same injury, and he can never fight again. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But yeah, so we got Brook at numero 5. All right, number 4. Danny Garcia. I even hate saying his name, Danny Garcia. It's like one day I like him, the next day I don't. Danny Garcia. The reason I have him at number 4, pretty much is his resume. Now, I know a lot of it. He's fighting like old, washed-up guys out there like Zab Judah, Robert Guerrero, cherry picking. Rod Salka. I believe he lost to Lamont Peterson. And then the next guy he's fighting here, Samuel Vargas in November of November. Again, another cherry pick, but now they can try to justify it by saying, well, we've got the Keith Thurman fight coming up, so we kind of get a pass. But I don't buy this shit, not for a minute. So, but yeah, he's got Robert Guerrero, Paulie Malignaggi, Lamont Peterson, Rod Salka, Herrera, Matisse, Zab Judah, Morales, Amir Khan, Kendall Holt, which I like, Eric Morales again. But when you really look at that, I think he was given a few gift decisions. He fought an old washed-up Morales 2 times, an old washed-up Zab Judah once. I think he lost to Lamont Peterson by decision. I think if Lamont would have let his hands go a little bit more, I mean just a little bit more, he would have won. So when you look at all that, there's a big question mark above his head in my mind. But nonetheless, I have him at number 4 because he has been in the ring and he has, I think he has the more experience than Brooke. I really do. And yeah, he's holding the WBC right now. And Thurman is the WBA. Yeah, so both belts up for grabs. March 4th, 2017, when Thurman and Garcia fight, which I'm really looking forward to that, and I have a video coming out. I got a bunch of videos coming out about that. So yeah, every fight I'm gonna make multiple videos. So all right, number 5 we got Brooke. Number 4, Danny Garcia. All right, number 3 I've got Keith Thurman. All right, WBA champ Keith Thurman, 27-0. But again, looking at his resume, you got Porter, Luis Collazo, Guerrero, Bundu, Diaz, Soto Carras. I love that fight. I go back and watch it all the time. I don't know. Soto Carras is a tough dude, man. He was wearing pink that night. Remember, for like he was like supporting breast cancer or whatever, but he was wearing pink. But tough dude. It was a great fight. But I've got Thurman at number 3. And then probably after March, he might jump up there to number 2, maybe, maybe number 2. I don't know. It depends on what happens. Depends on, we don't know what's going to happen yet. Number 2. Okay, so real quick, we got in order. We got Brooke at number 5, Garcia number 4, and then Keith Thurman number 3. Number 2, my man Timothy Desert Storm Bradley. Yeah. What can you say bad about Bradley? 33-2-1. Manny Pacquiao, Rios, Vargas, Diego Chavez, Pacquiao again, Marquez, Ruslan for Volnikov Fight of the Year. He looked great in the Juan Manuel Marquez fight, but he felt like he had something to prove after that 2012 victory over Manny Pacquiao. Remember, he got really depressed and everything, and he felt like he had a lot to prove, and that's why he got his brains beat in during the Provodnikov fight, And I worry about Timothy Bradley. That guy's taking a lot of hard shots, but for his heart, his determination, his skill, his ability, his resume, you name it, I've got him at number 2. Now he did lose the WBO to he did lose the WBO. And originally that WBO, Mayweather had that vacant. Pacquiao had it, and then Mayweather had it vacated, and then it got, they gave it to Bradley, and then Bradley had the fight with Vargas. Vargas couldn't win it, and then Bradley vacated to fight Pacquiao, and then Vargas won the vacated belt against Saddam Ali, and then Jesse Vargas lost it against Manny Pacquiao, so it's kind of back to its rightful owner. That belt has went in a big giant loop, from Pacquiao, boom, 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 all the way back to Pacquiao. So yeah, I got Timothy Bradley at number 2. Now number 1, I'm sure you've already guessed, is Emmanuel Dappertran Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. What is his name? Emmanuel Dappertran, something like that, Pacquiao. Anyway, Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao. Come on, 8 division champ. He's 59-6-2. He just won the WBO off of Vargas, and right now on that list, I don't know. Anyone that can beat him, it wouldn't be easy. People. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, Brooke will kill him. Brooke will, it'll be a wipeout, kill Brooke and Manny Pacquiao." I'm like, well, why? How do you know that? Because how do you know that? It's like Brooke has only fought Sean Porter. Like, how do you know that? I don't understand that. Garcia. We just went through that. How can you tell me Garcia would do any better? Timothy Bradley has lost to him 3 times. 2 on pair. Well, 3 times in my mind. That was a robbery. So On paper, they're 2-1, but in my mind, they're 3-0. And Bradley knows he lost that fight. He's gone back and watched it. He knows he lost. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's my list. Let me go through them real quick. I've got I've got Kell Brook at number 5, Garcia number 4, Thurman number 3, Bradley number 2, Manny Pacquiao number 1 right now. And I don't think Pacquiao will hold that number 1 spot for too much longer. You know, I mean, how much longer can he go on? I mean, my God, you know what I mean? Like, how much longer can Manny Pacquiao continue to perform at the level he is performing? He just was 38 in December. You know, I mean, he's nearly 40 years old. So we'll see. But anyway, Counterpunch Boxing. And also thank you for watching. And leave your comments below, and please subscribe. You know, I don't like to ask, but it lets me know you guys are watching Counterpunch Boxing.